Today's show is sponsored by the ABV Barrel Shop. The ABV Barrel Shop is located in the St. Louis metro community of Arnold, Missouri. The ABV Barrel Shop is focused on one thing, single barrels. Best of all, you can try before you buy. Head over to abvbarrelshop.com to sign up for their email and text distribution so you know what they have in stock, what classes are coming up, and who from the industry may be coming in to visit. The ABV Barrel Shop. It's where single barrels live. We are also sponsored by the Bar to Go. The Bar to Go offers traveling minibars that are no bigger than a small purse or toiletry bag. Best of all, they are fully customizable so you can create the perfect piece that is unique for you. If you own your own business, what a fun and unique way to promote what you do. Check them out online at thebartogo.com. That is the number 2 in the Bar to Go. If you have wholesale questions, call my friend Isabel Clark at 504-481-1297. Finally, we are sponsored by the Neely Family Distillery. NFD is a family-owned business that keeps ringing up awards in the spirits world. Head to Sparta, Kentucky to experience the family history, award-winning spirits, and meet the Neely family. Check them out online at neelyfamilydistillery.com. Now, on to the show.
Let's drink!
Welcome to the Bourbon Daily, the podcast about everything bourbon delivered to you every day of the week. Today on the show, we discuss a unique collaboration between a California-based distillery and Willett. My name is McNew. Please join me in welcoming my co-host, Steve Akeley, along with our special guest, Ryan Thompson.
Hey, gang, what's up?
What's going on, guys?
Hey, so yeah, I'm a little bit surprised to see Willett in a collaboration. They notoriously, they don't really need collaborations. They don't need people like me talking to them. They never do podcasts or anything like that. They kind of just do their own thing. I think they do a pretty darn good job of it. They have a cult-like following almost. So whatever they're doing is working. But so this one kind of came out of the blue, and we'll talk about our thoughts on that. We'll get to that after the break. For right now, though, Ryan said there's something he wanted to talk about. What is that, sir?
I don't often buy myself spur of the moment items. Very rarely. If I'm going shopping, it's usually for somebody else. A Christmas gift, birthday gift, something or other, graduation. When was the last time you guys bought yourself something nice, kind of spur of the moment, and what was it?
Okay. I buy myself nice stuff all the time.
Do you?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I bought a nice watch not that long ago. I think even like 2 weeks ago, I saw a little pocket knife. Now I got plenty of pocket knives. I don't need another pocket knife in mine, but I liked it, and I was like, I'm buying that, and I bought it. It was like $150 pocket knife, or so. It wasn't crazy, but also wasn't one you get at the store for $20 either. So I thought that was a pretty nice gift, and I just got that in the mail the other day. I was like, oh, sweet. Yeah, got my pocket knife. Almost forgot I ordered it. Yeah.
Exactly, huh?
Yeah. So
that's pretty. You saw it online?
Yeah, I saw an article about this company, and they said they made pretty good knives. So I started researching. I was like, here's one I really like. So I bought that. So yeah. So that
nice. All right, great.
That'd be an example of the latest kind of splurge item on myself. So
yeah.
Yeah.
McNew, what do you do?
Oh, she buys stuff for herself all the time.
She's a shopper, right?
I buy stuff for myself all the time, but I don't think I splurge. Okay, I'm just very impulsive. Where if I so where I live now, like the Target that I go to buy dog food and toilet paper, normal shit. I'm just going to Target for normal shit.
That's not splurging.
There's a TJ Maxx next door, so I'm just gonna go walk around. I'm just gonna go see what's there. And I always buy something. I always buy some shit.
Splurge. What about $500 worth of Halloween decor? That's not splurging on yourself?
That's where the TJ Maxx comes into the problem, because they're a part of the Home Goods and Marshall family, and they're known for their home decor. And I buy a lot of Halloween shit there.
But that's splurging on yourself, because you don't need it. Splurging is you don't really need it. You're buying it, because you like it.
I was taking splurging to be expensive. I'm not buying $500 items. I'm buying a couple $30 items.
Yeah, but you're not buying a couple either. You're buying a lot of $30 items.
You're buying the store out.
Right.
Listen, I don't do math. Leave me alone.
Yeah.
I bought 5 things. It's fine.
So there you go. Now you got with your $30 item, you got to your 150 I spent on myself for the pocket knife. So we splurged the exact same amount. But you're like, I didn't really splurge anything. It was only $30 times
Math.
5. Yeah,
I got more things.
Math.
Got more things out of it.
it's true. Mine just goes in my pocket. So yeah.
No, but I do like I try to be so good. I'm like, all right, I got this list. I only need dog food. I only need this today. But like I'll walk by something like that's cute, and I just be like throwing stuff in my cart. I'm very impulsive on my splurging. It's never a big item. It's never a big ticket item. It's just I'm here and I want it, so I get it.
Right. Ryan, so you're not into watches? You don't do watches?
No, I don't do watches really. Not so
you
much.
need to. You know, Lenny's got a whiskey and watches group that he's
Does he
pretty
really?
deep in. Yeah. He's into watches. And then once if you join, you'll end up having to buy a watch. I know
Right.
People were like, I'm not into watches. Then they're like, oh, this group's pretty cool. I need to get me a watch so you'll end up buying a watch if you join the group. So
That's pretty cool. I like
be
it. I didn't know
careful.
he
Be
did that.
careful. You'll
Yeah,
It's
then you're
a
dropping
pretty
$5,000
active
on a
group.
watch.
Yeah, there's usually several posts a day, and Lenny always comments on them. He's a pretty good moderator, so yeah.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Nice. Love it. I don't know. I buy like concert tickets or maybe a round if I want to treat myself around a golf at a nice golf course somewhere, maybe, or an experience of some sort, a tour of something or other.
Experience guy, not an item guy.
Yeah. And I was sitting there trying to think of the last like item I bought, and Akeley, you said a knife, and I was thinking I bought a knife last summer, but it was from a 10th Mountain vet that has this cool knife company, so I wanted to support him at the same time, and it's a good excuse because I've got plenty of pocket knives, but this is a good excuse to get another cool knife, and I justified it by supporting this 10th Mountain vet, and so stuff along those lines. But I don't know the last I was walking through the farmer's market the other day with Meredith, and she's like, "You like those shoes?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm not going to get them though." She's like, "They're 70% on sale." She's like, "They're $100 right now." She's like, so I turn. I'm not getting them. I turn my back, and she's buying them right then and there.
Oh, look at you! Look at that's his love. Ryan's in love. Look at he's smitten. Look at that. Look at his face. He's smitten.
Strolling through the farmer's market, so I never feel
shoes
bad.
At the farmer's market.
I never feel bad when I buy things at a farmer's market or a craft show because you're supporting small businesses.
Absolutely,
so
right.
You can splurge all you want at those. That's not even a splurge. That's just being a good person. You can get whatever you want there.
That's a good point, McNew. Appreciate that. I'll keep that in mind next time I walk through it.
Next time he's like, here's $5,000.
McNew said it's okay. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Right. It's fine. Everything's fine. So, yeah.
I need to. I don't buy stuff a lot. I like experiences. So
okay, when Pearl Jam comes to town, what tickets do you buy? Do you buy really good seats, or you're just like, oh, that's just being there. That's what's important.
Yeah.
No, I'm buying the best seats I possibly can.
Really?
Like,
okay.
Okay, but are you a souvenir guy? So like, I went to you're not buying the concert tees or the shot glasses. You're not doing all that.
Nope, definitely not. Walk right by the merch table, go straight to my seat, and and Akeley, these days, I'm trying to buy when they do general admission tickets or something. I'm trying to get that and then be the first at the door to get on the rail on the front or something. I don't do, of course I'll buy seats if that's an option as well. But if I can't get them right when they go on sale, and Pearl Jam specifically has a pretty good system for their 10 club, their fan club deal. But usually I'll wait till the secondary market and try to find some decent seats otherwise for a decent price. And got some
and you never got the ones because I would assume Pearl Jam's got them. Everybody has them these days where you do the meet and greet after the show. Do you ever do that?
No, I've never done that. I don't know if Pearl Jam offers that or not, but I've never done that.
Most of them do, but maybe they don't.
Yeah.
I don't know. They're kind of different. Yeah. Maybe they don't do that, but most of them do these days.
Yeah, definitely right. And no, I've never done a meet and greet just period anyways with any other bands at all. But
I got to find out if they do, and if they do, I'll go do it. And Ryan will be so pissed. I'll have a picture with Eddie Vedder. It'll be like, I don't even really like this guy, but I just wanted to show Ryan up.
I just want to show him I met him.
I love it. That'd be cracking up. I don't know this guy's name, but he's in the band, I guess. I don't know.
Right.
No, I've done one before, and I think the meet and greets are so overrated because, like, you wait outside like the dressing room or whatever room
Wow, McNew, what kind of meet and greet are you getting?
No, like
it's the difference.
It's a room, the green room, whatever it is. and you're in a line with other people who also bought these tickets.
Right.
So you're shuffled in. Here's your photo. They say hi and they're so nice. You're shuffled out. Like it's literally like a 5-minute experience for like. There's no goddamn point in it. Like I don't get the point in the streets. It's not personal attention. It's just a money maker. Good for them. Make that money. But like, it's not
for the gram.
It's really
not. It is for the gram. Yeah.
I don't need that. Like
Yes, you do. You just can't afford it. You need it, but you can't afford it.
I look better in pictures I take myself. I don't want it candid with some band member. It's not going to look cute.
You would totally do that.
I have done that, and I didn't post them because I didn't like the picture of me. Yes.
They don't have a good filter, so yeah. Fair enough. Just trying to negotiate that up front. So, all right. On that note, guess what, gang? It's time to drink. What is everyone drinking? Let's start with me. I've got Baker's 7-year-old Baker's. This is their single barrel. They were into the single barrels these days. Let's see what we got here. Whoa. Are you guys okay?
Not bad.
Everyone's all right? Okay, we'll proceed with the show. I was worried about the health of my co-hosts. Okay, McNew's next.
I'm going to do some Larceny Barrel Proof. Not going to beat that, I don't think.
Okay, well, that was your best one so far tonight.
So far.
Not enough to take the lead. I've got the lead. Last but not least is Ryan.
Last but not least, wow, that's thanks for the kudos there. Westward Single Malt.
Okay.
Last but least. See, you don't even know it's open. It is open.
And we heard something. Again, it was your best one of the night, but not enough to win any sort of accolades or anything. So.
Nope.
So cheers to me. 3 for 3. All right. We'll take a quick break, and then when we come back, we're going to be talking about Wolves and Willett. We'll do that in just a few. Okay, let's talk about the people that make these shows happen. First up is the Stave and Thief Society. Via their in-person class at Moonshine University in Louisville, Kentucky, the Stave and Thief Society is the place where you, a bourbon enthusiast, can expand your knowledge and emerge an executive bourbon steward. In 2017, I completed my executive bourbon steward certification. It's the most comprehensive bourbon certification available and connects you with an expansive network of bourbon enthusiasts and professionals. Check out the full listing of in-person and online certifications and join the society today by enrolling at staveandthief.com. Speaking of executive bourbon steward certification, the ABV Barrel Shop in St. Louis, Missouri has developed a unique partnership with the Stave and Thief Society to offer a preparatory class to assist you in getting your executive bourbon steward certification. This prep class costs only $25 and is available to take live or online via Zoom. Graduates of our class receive a coupon code good for 15% off your executive bourbon steward certification held in Louisville, Kentucky. This saves you almost $90. Additionally, you can collaborate with fellow attendees to split travel costs when you go to Louisville. If you're interested in signing up for the class, simply head over to abvbarrelshop.com and check out the classes and events page. Last but not least, we are sponsored by Neely Family Distillery. Royce Neely is the 11th generation distiller in one of America's oldest distilling families. A visit to Neely Family Distillery takes you through family history, where you can see all the artifacts and newspaper clippings through the years from this family that started distilling in America after James Neely arrived from Northern Ireland in 1740. Today, Royce Neely and his team are crafting some of the best spirits in America. Their bourbon and absinthe offerings keep winning top honors in the spirits competitions. Recently, their absinthe made history as the first platinum winner in the absinthe category at the San Francisco Spirits Competition. Neely Family Distillery is definitely a bucket list destination if you are a bourbon fan. Learn more about their spirit offerings, visiting their facility, and the awards they have collected over at NeelyFamilyDistillery.com. And now, back to the show.
Hello, this is Jeff from Iowa, and you're listening to the Bourbon Daily with Steve and Miss Becca Sue.
Welcome back to the Bourbon Daily. Today we're talking about a collaboration called Wolves and Willett.
Yes, we are. So this is Wolves and Willett. It is a Willett 10-year-old rye, and they're blending this right with Wolves picked a 10-year-old rye that was matured for 7 years in Indiana. So then they did a 10-year-old rye as well, and then they blend these things. So theirs, of course, was made by MGP, and Willett's was undisclosed. They could have made it themselves, of course. Probably did, I would guess. And the Wolves is a California distillery, and I assume, Ryan, how do you think something like this works? It's just got to be a personal connection, right? I mean,
that's exactly
somehow, some way they're friends. So yeah,
that's exactly right.
Drew Colesveen probably, and the owner of Wolves are buddies, I would think, and they're like, let's just do something together, right?
Yep, exactly. I think to your point, that Willett's is just fine on its own.
Right.
Doesn't need to do any collaborations. Of course, they've done a couple with some notables in the past. And Willett's is one of my favorite distilleries, always has been for a long ass time now. And so I'm a fan of their standalone stuff. I'm a fan of their collaboration stuff. I'm not familiar with the Wolves whiskey guys.
Me either. I hadn't heard of them until this.
Yeah.
This is actually pretty big for them. It may get them in front of whiskey fans, and
so it's working already, right?
Yeah,
it's working for Wolves.
How many podcasts do they have about them before this? So this could be the first. So
I was gonna. I did a little homework before jumping on the show, and I'm gonna do some more homework afterwards and check them out a little bit and see what they're all about. But would certainly like to get my hands on this and see what they're doing.
Yeah, it's definitely got me interested as well. What do you think about this, McNew?
So I think it's interesting. I like the name. So like I like alliteration, like a play on words. Like I like Wolves and Willett. It just sounds nice. But like I was trying to do some research and I'm like, why is it Wolves and Willett? Like, are we giving back to like a wildlife foundation? Are we saving wolves? And I couldn't find anything on that. So I was a little bit disappointed because why are we not giving money to wolves out of this collaboration? Because I think but I was hoping like there was like something like charitable involved where we're like, oh, wolf sanctuary. There wasn't that. So I'm not sure, but like I like the California connection though. I think anytime we can branch out of the Midwest and Kentucky, it's a good thing. Like I'm spreading it across the country. So
there's some good distilleries in California for sure. So there's definitely room to explore more that they have going on there. And some of them have been around for a while now too. That's just, California kind of flies under the radar because we think of that as wine country or,
Yeah, no, they have some great whiskey in California.
They do.
So I think this is good for California whiskey to be involved with Willett. It's good for everybody involved.
Yeah, well, I think so too. So, we'll see what happens with this. If this collaboration is something that is out there, or I don't know if they're going to sell it online or how they're going to do this.
It's not released yet, is it?
I don't think so. No, and I don't know how or where they're releasing it. So I don't know if someone going to Kentucky, some to California, or going to one place, or just a place like Sealbox might have something.
Right.
Who knows? So.
Yeah, McNew, you make a good point as well. It's good alliteration. It's a great name.
It's great.
Whiskey Company.
Willett. I love that. That's fantastic.
Would you add it to your Halloween collection, like you have your Headless Horseman from? Because wolves, like a werewolf.
If they would get me like a werewolf decanter, even if I want to buy, I would buy that shit.
I saw one on the internet you can buy. So yeah. So,
yep, I'm in. I'm more of a fan of vampires, but I would get the werewolf. I would still go for the werewolf. It's fine.
Vampires, okay. Where does Frankenstein's monster fit into this? I would say.
So, Guillermo del Toro is making a new Frankenstein movie, and his Frankenstein's actually very hot. So that's a thought. But
most importantly, that has a hot Frankenstein. Most importantly.
Do you think they give when they're making the Frankenstein monster? This has never been addressed. Do they give him a Weezer? I mean,
he's a male. I think you would want him to be anatomically correct in the most ways.
Is he? I mean, does Frankenstein's monster, is he normal in other ways? Does he eat? I've never seen him eating like a meal or anything. So maybe it's just he's just all powered by electric. So he doesn't need to use the bathroom. So you don't need the Weezer. You just put it on there. I mean, he could be like a Ken doll when he pulls down his pants.
He could be, but then he has the Bride of Frankenstein. Like maybe they're just Barbies, and it's not. I don't know. I didn't go this deep into.
Right, you got to think these things through. You've never seen him sit down for a meal. That's all I know.
I just feel like you see Frankenstein's monster, and you're like, That's 6'3". That's huge. Okay, cool. Like, I mean,
What's a little monster look like?
you don't even think about it. You find out later.
All right,
McNew, can you do some homework and get back to us on that? Can we put you in charge of that?
put you in charge of Frankenstein?
Absolutely.
I mean, in the
Frankenstein's little
movie
monster.
Young Frankenstein, he had a wiener, but that was just for fun.
Like,
That's not serious Frankenstein.
If you were a mad scientist, wouldn't you make your monster like?
I wouldn't want to touch a wiener, so I'd have to sew it on there and all that. So I'd probably be like, "Hey,
That's actually a good point because like most of his parts were engraved robbed, and
Right.
like, I feel like maybe that's one of the first
See,
things.
that's when I'd get busted. I'd be like, okay, I got the head and all that, and then sure, all of a sudden the police come in, and they got the cameras on, all that. I'm sawing off the wiener, and I'll be like, what the fuck are you doing? Nothing. I'm just was through here. I tripped in here. I honestly fell. This is all a bit. You've got that pocket knife in your hand, sir. Where did you get that pocket knife?
All an accident. It's all an accident.
I just tripped. I swear.
I do feel like when you, I think that's one of the first things to go because there's not like a lot of structure there. Like,
Right.
it's gonna be like it's soggy and weird. Like, what?
It's soggy.
This
It's moist.
So
The
fucking
wiener gets very moist after death, and then it just goes from there.
Yeah. I'm starting to think that there's probably no need for it, so I doubt he's equipped. I doubt
That's what
he's
I think
equipped.
too. I don't
Yeah.
think there's a need because you're like, well, every living being has to have some way to use the restroom. I'm like, I don't know that he's a regular human being. He's powered by lightning or electric, and then he
You're
just
not
goes
even-
to he's got a charge.
You're not even feeding your monster, so he doesn't need water. He doesn't need
Right.
to pee out of
Doesn't need
something
water.
either. He's
Yeah.
good. You
Finally
can.
thought through.
I mean, if you wanted to like do things with your monster, you could just buy something off of Amazon and strap it on. I guess. I don't know.
There's always that option, huh, McNew?
There's always that. They send it in discreet packaging too.
God,
So.
Willett, we are so sorry. We're so sorry.
You brought us
We-
there.
Yeah, you took us to this.
What's this
place.
we stuff?
Yeah.
You guys are participating in this conversation.
So there you go. It took a weird turn, that's for sure. So I didn't think, as we started this conversation about wolves and Willett, that we're going to get to the point at some point where we're going to talk about Frankenstein's Weezer. And at some point, that's going to be in the show. Clearly.
Yeah, that's why you got to tune into it daily.
Oh, somebody's probably looking at it on the internet right now and being like, I wonder if they're going to talk about Frankenstein's Weezer on this show. They're like, and his friends like, what are you talking about? Well, it's wolves and Willett. Clearly, they're going to talk about that.
Really?
It's natural progression.
Yeah, he listens and he's like, see, I told you. There it is. I told you it was going to happen.
That's right. Well, if anyone comes across that wolves and whiskey, you got to let us know. Get back on track
He
there.
pulls it back together. Yeah, thank you for doing that, Ryan. Thank you for giving us some dignity there. Yeah.
I'm really interested to see how that turns out. So
Yeah, very good. Very good.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll wrap this one up as we always do by talking about where people can find us. McNew Ryan, we'll start with you.
across all socials at 10th MTN Whiskey, and our website's 10thwhiskey.com. That's 10th whiskey with an E.
All right, McNew.
I'm on Instagram at McNew ABV.
And think about Frankenstein's little monster. McNew.
Yeah. So there you go. For me, I'm an easy guy to find at Steve Akeley, Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook. I've got a website, steveakeley.com. We've also got a company website. That thing's abvnetwork.com. Check it out. Everything that we do is out there. Also, come by and see us, the ABV Barrel Shop. Sometimes we get in conversations like this at the bar. You never know what we're going to be talking about. So when you're in St. Louis, come by and see us, abvbarrelshop.com. McNew, anything else to say before we get out of here?
I'd like to remind the audience to please give us a 5-star review. That includes comments. It helps new people find the show, which is very important to us. And if you like what we're doing, we ask that you please visit our Patreon page at patreon.com/the ABV Network.
Great job today, gang. For audience, we'll have a brand new show for you tomorrow. Looking forward to that. Until then, take care, everybody. See ya.
Bye.
See you guys.
Peace. Before we let you go, let's talk about one last thing. The ABV Barrel Shop in the St. Louis community of Arnold, Missouri. The ABV Barrel Shop is focused on a couple of things. First of all, single barrels. We are the place where single barrels live. We go to distilleries, taste through the whiskey, select the best barrel, and have it shipped to our store where we present it to you, our customers, by allowing you to try before you buy. We're also known for the classes that we have in our education center in the store, as well as the events we have with industry professionals from the bourbon business. If you are in the St. Louis area, please come by and visit us at 6 Fox Valley Center in Arnold, Missouri. Or at a minimum, at least sign up for our email and text distribution so you know exactly what's going on in our shop over at abvbarrelshop.com. This is Steve Akeley, owner of the ABV Network, signing off. We thank you for listening to our programming and truly appreciate your support.
The Bourbon Daily is part of the ABV Network. For more information or to become a sponsor, please visit abvnetwork.com. Thanks for listening and cheers.
This has been a Steve Akeley production.